In this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the recent DC Fandome and the upcoming Disney Plus Day. Hey, it's me AP, and welcome back to another video. So, DC Fandome has happened this past week. This is probably a bit of a late video to the conversation on what my thoughts are and what everyone else's thoughts are on DC Fandome, but I thought it would be cool to just discuss a few parts of DC Fandome, the things I liked, maybe some things that I would like to see improved in future years of the DC Fandome event. DC Fandome, if you're not aware, it's like this big video event, basically a video Comic-Con online. You watch it on YouTube, wherever else, Twitch, everywhere. And it was this event on the other day where, you know, it was a showcase of all the DC Comics projects, from films to TV to video games to comics, everything involved with DC. It was all put together for DC Fandome, and I've got a few thoughts on the event, and it'd be cool to share. But I also want to sort of add to this video as well a little side sort of topic as well, talking about the upcoming Disney Plus Day, which is very similar to what the day is of DC Fandome. You know, it's very much a video stream of, you know, showing the new products, the new TV shows, movies off for Disney Plus Day. So I thought I'd give my thoughts on what I'd like to see from the upcoming Disney Plus Day as well. So let's deep dive into the topic. So let's start off with DC Fandome this year. What did I think of the event? First of all, I've seen a bit of criticism online from a few different podcasters and people on YouTube who talk about movies, saying that the event was a bit, you know, it wasn't great. It wasn't as good as last year's event, which was the first DC Fandome, I believe. What did I think of it? First of all, there was some great showcases, some great trailers out there. Let's talk about the positives here first of all. To start off with, the Batman trailer. Robert Pattinson's Batman, with the Riddler included. We got Catwoman, we got the Penguin. This movie was great. It was you know, we've seen a little glimpse of it last year, a small teaser trailer put together. Now we've got another trailer this time, a lot more material involved in it. And we've got a better look at the Batman, a better look of all the characters, really, with Alfred here as well. It was good to see, and I thought it was a really solid trailer, really dark, gritty. It looked different as well, which I liked. I'd probably say it's similar to the Christian Bale, Christopher Nolan movies. Christopher Nolan movies more than anything. In parts of it, it's got that gritty nature and more real-world nature to it. But it feels still like it's its own thing, and I think that's always a positive with any new incarnation of that character, Batman, or any comic book character for that matter. I think it's always good to have its own feel. It felt gritty. It felt a lot darker as well, I'd probably say, than Christopher Nolan's ones with the Riddler. And the Riddler, I gotta say, a villain I'm not super keen on. I wouldn't say I'm a massive Riddler fan. It feels like they're redefining what the Riddler is in this movie. They're making him I think of the Riddler, I think green top hat, green mask, and he's doing Riddle me this, riddle me not. I'm thinking Jim Carrey's Riddler version, you know, that's what I'm thinking. But it feels like in this one, they're going for, I believe they're taking a lot of influence from this there's some actual psychopath murderer who was in I think it might have been the 80s or 70s in America, and I can't remember his name. It was some weird name, but he had the mask, what the Riddler was, and you can see online, there's a lot of stuff online now revealing the mask and toys of what the Riddler were, and it's nothing like what you would see in the old Batman TV show or Jim Carrey's version of the Riddler. Very different version of what the Riddler is. I like it though. I like this methodical psychopath who's just playing a game with Batman, with Bruce Wayne, and I love that. I think it's going to be cool. So that really was a big highlight for me. The Flash trailer, again, it was cool. It was cool to see a glimpse of this movie feels like it's been delayed forever. It feels like it's just been pushed back, and we finally got a director. We finally see it's in production now. We see that Michael Keaton's going to be involved. We've got Ezra Miller returning as the Flash. Ben Affleck is going to return as Batman as well. And we see the narration, the voiceover of this trailer done by Michael Keaton. and we see the Flash visiting the Batcave and Michael Keaton, and we get like that silhouette, the back shot of Keaton's Batman, which we believe to be Keaton's Batman anyway, on this, and it was cool. It didn't reveal Keaton's face or anything. I suppose that was a bit, it's a teaser. I totally understand it. I understand that they want to save certain points for and certain reveals and certain looks for the actual movie itself or future trailers. But it's all about teasing it. So I don't. That doesn't frustrate me. The fact that they didn't show Keaton. I think fair enough. Let's give us another trailer, give us another one after that, and then reveal him, or even wait to the film. It doesn't bother me that, I'll be honest with you. What other ones we got? Aquaman. The Aquaman behind the scenes stuff was quite fun. It was only short. It was a short behind the scenes bit of the Lost Kingdom. I liked the first Aquaman movie. I can't even say Aquaman. Aquaman movie. It was decent enough. It's not something I'd write home about, but it was. I would say it was just a decent enough superhero movie. Maybe it's something I need to give a second watch to really appreciate even more so. But I'm looking forward to the second one. It looked really cool, adding all these fantasy elements in. And I'd say the similar thing for Shazam. Shazam looked very similar, where they got a lot more like fantasy elements to this, and they're just adding more layers upon what was built in the first movie and building these worlds and mythology of what those characters and them movies are. So the new Shazam movie looks cool, and that was again a bit of behind the scenes stuff. We didn't get proper trailers for these movies, but that's okay. So they were my highlights. I think the main highlight has got to be the Batman. The Batman was a big highlight for me. For me, the TV stuff. I don't really watch much of the TV stuff now. I watched like Doom Patrol, and I used to watch like The Flash and stuff like that. But now I don't watch them anymore. A lot of them shows. It's just too many shows to watch. I'll be honest. So a lot of like the Batgirl stuff and all that Supergirl stuff and the Flash, even more of the Flash stuff. It doesn't really do much for me because I have no interest in that sort of stuff because I don't watch them shows. But the movie side of things, I really enjoyed what I seen from the looks of these movies so far. So now I want to just sort of talk about how I would like to see DC Fandome improved in the future. And I think I've been looking online and getting a grasp of what other people are saying about this topic and how it could be improved and what they didn't like. I think the overall thing is, first of all, a lot of people online, what I'm getting the gist of is that people don't like the fact that we didn't really get much more than what we seen last year with these movies. I think you've got to sort of like say to yourself, the past year or two have been quite crazy years. Productions have been paused. So, maybe we're not getting as much more material as we seen last year. For instance, look, the Black Adam movie. The Black Adam movie was a very minimal trailer, and we didn't see all that much of the Dwayne Johnson project. The trailer was a bit underwhelming for me. I felt like I would have liked to see more. But like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he said in the interview prior to the video, it's like a 2-minute video introduction. He was like saying, "This is a short piece we put together for you to view," and it's because things have been stalled, I imagine, over the past 2 years, and with stuff going on in the world. So I think that is understandable. What I would have liked to see, though, I feel first of all, I feel like it was overstuffed with a lot of the TV projects, and I get it. It's a DC fandom. It's for everything related to DC, but I feel like for me and I think a large portion of the audience go there to see the movie trailers and they want to see more information about the big movie projects rather than the TV shows. And it felt like to me that a lot of the DC TV shows had a lot more airtime and a lot more effort put in to those projects rather than the movies. What I would like to see in the future is, at least for the main projects, I'm talking about the big projects, the movies, the Shazams, the Batmans, the Black Adams, the Aquamans, whatever movie it may be. If it is in filming, why can't they just put together like a 15 to 30 minute presentation of each of these projects? I think a 15 to 30 minute presentation is enough to appease fans and make fans of movies and of DC projects happy to watch these events, these big live streaming events. And this could be anything from, behind the scenes footage. And I know they did show that with the Batman, but again, I don't feel like it was enough behind the scenes stuff. I feel like we could have seen a lot more. It would have been exciting to see more because it's this big, grand DC Fandome event. Give us 15 to 30 minutes of behind the scenes. They did it with the director of the Batman, giving like an interview. But why not have like fan questions go into the cast to the directors? They can get them beforehand, do a load of fan questions about the project, answer as many questions as they possibly can about the project, reveal more about the costumes, whatever it may be. I just think to give us more insight would be really cool to see. I think there was definitely positives in this, and like I said, the Batman part of it, they had interviews with Robert Pattinson, with the lady who was playing, the actress who was playing Catwoman, is it Zoe Kravitz, and the director. But it was again a very short interview, so I'd like to see that expanded more so into a 15 to 30 minute segment where we can just get more details about these projects, because we are all fans out here and we just want to find out more information. I feel that's the way I personally feel about that. So that is the way I would personally improve upon next year. And again, you've got to understand, these events have been, and these films have all been pushed back many a times over the past year or two. And you've got to sort of say in the back of your head that I think we're lucky to still be getting movies coming out over this year. We've had movies coming out. Next year we've got movies coming out. We've not had a massive delay. Movies have still been released. I know people are going to be like this, like, oh yeah, sure. There has been a big log of movies that weren't released, but then we had like a year. We've had this year. We've had so many movies come out this year. It's been unreal. So I think you just got to be grateful for the movies we get, but also DC Fandome should appreciate that fans want to see more, and I understand that as a fan. I want to see more from these projects in the future. So the next big event coming up for us movie fans and TV fans is Disney Plus Day, and this is coming up on November 12th. It's going to be the second anniversary of Disney Plus being launched by Disney. And they're going to do something very similar, like a similar stream where they're going to showcase all the projects, upcoming projects, and what's going on with Disney Plus in the future. So that's going to be a cool day. What do I want to see from it, though? I've kind of been thinking about what I really want to see, and I'd be really interested to know what you out there would want to see from the Disney Plus Day side of things. I want to see, look, we've got the Book of Boba Fett coming out in, I think it's in December. We've still not had a proper trailer. I want to see a trailer from this. I want to see more details. I want to see some video. I want to see some photos from the Book of Boba Fett. I think that'd be ace. I think there's a ton of Star Wars shows coming up as well. We've got the Obi-Wan Kenobi spin-off show. I want to see, let's see a trailer from that. The Andor TV show, the Ahsoka TV show. The Obi-Wan one would be a big one for me because I'm really intrigued to see what they do with this show, so I'm looking forward to seeing a trailer from that. I'd love to see a trailer of that and some like behind the scenes material as well. Also on the Marvel side of things, I want to see, we've got Moon Knight. Moon Knight is a big one coming up, so Oscar Isaac's TV show, I'd love to see something from that side of things. I think that would be great to see a trailer from Moon Knight. We've got the Miss Marvel TV show, that'll be cool to see as well if we can see a trailer of that. There's so many great shows. I think the Lightyear project, was it a TV show or the Buzz Lightyear spin-off project with Chris Evans? I think it was a movie, but I don't know whether it's going to be coming to Disney Plus exclusively yet, or whether it's going to be a movie release. We don't know yet. I think it's all very hush hush at the moment. If that is going to be a Disney Plus exclusive, I'd love to see something from that project as well. But you know what? There's tons of different ones. For me, the big hitters are Marvel and Star Wars, definitely. But I'm sure there is something for everyone out there. But I just want to see a big, huge showcase, 15 to 30 minute presentations, if not more, from all of these projects. Trailers for all these ones as well would be great to see. I'm sure we'll be hit with a load of Star Wars trailers. I'm pretty sure about that. But it's exciting times, isn't it? I think it's exciting times. But I'm looking forward to seeing what Disney Plus Day has to offer. If you enjoyed this video today, please do give it a like and check out the rest of my movie related content as well, and let me know your thoughts on this topic today. What did you think of DC Fandome this year. Did you enjoy it? Did you feel like you could have got a bit more from it? What would you have liked to have seen differently? And what did you enjoy from that event? What were your favourite trailers? Mine definitely was the Batman. And let me know also, what are you looking forward to see from Disney Plus Day this year? November 12th, put it in your calendars, ladies and gents. Let me know what you're looking forward to seeing from that live stream. I think it's going to be a fun day, that one. I think it'll be a really cool one, because there's tons of different projects coming from Disney Plus at the moment. It's exciting to be a movie and TV fan. But hope you enjoyed this video. Leave all your thoughts and feedback below in the comments. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.